Alright, so this is the visual novel video. Alright? Um, it is going to be such an epic video that, hold on, I'll be back. I forgot my cup. Oh, mini fridge. Yeah, it's right next to my desk. Alright. Yeah, I'm done with that video.
The Phoenix will still be better than the Mega Minion after the next Clash Royale balance changes. Let me explain. In the next Clash Royale balance changes, the Phoenix is going to get a 10% nerf to its death damage, which honestly isn't a big deal. This doesn't really do much to the card. The Phoenix is good because it does all the following. It is a broken respawn mechanic that usually causes another response from your opponent. It is an air card, which is insanely valuable. It does a ridiculous amount of damage, and it kills small troops surrounding it when it dies, and it's only 4 elixir. Yes, the Mega Minion is getting a huge buff in this balance change, but it still does not compare to the Phoenix. The Phoenix will still have to be nerfed to the ground before it will not be better than the Mega Minion. The Mega Minion is only 1 less elixir than the Phoenix, but it doesn't have a respawn mechanic, which is huge and has over 200 less health. This really isn't close. The Phoenix will still
Speed when it hurts.
All maps are lying to you.
Our planet is, well, round, and you can't display 3D surfaces perfectly in 2 dimensions, so there are always some distortions of sizes and distances. Your move, flat earthers.
How many drugs was Hitler on?
Many. Reportedly, Hitler was dependent on a mix of cocaine and opioids to manage chronic pain.
Do you think a katana can cut through carbon fiber?
It can.
This is why you shouldn't go for walks in Sweden.
The guy told a real story about a woman who got killed by a moose which was drunk on fermented apples. That's why we in Sweden don't go out and are alone and miserable.
My brother won an iPhone 12 Max.
He didn't.
Have you ever wondered if cruise ships actually have enough lifeboats for all passengers?
The rule is to have lifeboats for at least 75% of the passengers, plus they have extra rafts for crew members.
Oh no! The Queen's dead? Well, she's not really.
Well, this aged well.
How to express your feelings.
As Sasha said, don't have them. But seriously, for me, the first step is always accepting my feelings, not holding them inside. Don't forget to take care of yourself, guys. Mwah. Speed.
I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand.
Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill, Taste with.
This is the halo effect, and it's subtly influencing your thoughts without you realizing. It's a phenomenon where if a person has one positive trait, like being conventionally good looking, then we assume they must have other positive traits, like being intelligent or kind or successful.
Fun fact, a Canadian man named John McHugh became so frustrated with the potholes in Nova Scotia, he began filling them himself, with a sign that read, "I filled the potholes, pay me instead of your taxes." John got the idea to begin filling potholes when he was out for a drive with his mother and they hit a large pothole. So John grabbed a snow shovel and began collecting gravel from the side of the road and flinging it from a distance into the potholes on the highway. He then waited for a car to pass and tamp the gravel down, and then he would throw another scoop at the hole. Drivers were thrilled, stopping to give John coffees, cash, and joints as a thank you for his hard work. But the police were not so impressed. First they told him he was impeding traffic, then they said it was dangerous for him to be so close to the highway, also telling him it's a criminal offense to alter public roadways. But John didn't care, and he was back the following day to finish the work he had started. When asked what he would do with the money drivers had given him, he said he was starting a new job out west and would use the money to cover travel and living expenses. He then changed his mind and said, "Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna buy weed with it." Fun fact, a Canadian man named John McHugh became so frustrated.
The world's smallest mammal, a bumblebee bat, weighs about the size of a US dime. Bro needs to hit the gym. Ha, just kidding, that's adorable. Chocolate isn't just good for the taste buds, it's also good for your teeth. It can help stop tooth decay, specifically parts of the cocoa bean. Put your tinfoil hat on because there's literally an insurance policy issued against alien abduction. Around 50,000 policies have been sold, mainly to residents in the US and England. I mean, I don't want to be probed as much as the next guy, but that's kind of insane. There's a statue of Tesla in Silicon Valley that radiates free Wi-Fi. It was done as a homage to his vision for wireless communication. That's awesome. Nikola Tesla is a very underappreciated man. Spacesuits take 5,000 hours to make, cost $1 million, and weigh about 110 pounds. I guess you could say a spacesuit's worth $1 million, but it's a heavy price to pay. The voice actor of SpongeBob and the voice actor of Karen, Plankton's computer wife, have been married since 1995. Dang, Plankton was too busy trying to steal the secret formula that SpongeBob went and stole his girl. That's savage. So after subscribing, tell me, did you...
Cracker. You are a cracker. Nothing? Okay. Salt shaker. No? Oreo filling. Alright, fine. Albino ape. Stain. Is he laughing? Copy and paste. And default color. Wow. Wow, I have never seen an experiment this conclusive. It's impossible to offend a white person. Okay, send him home with the $50, and please remember next time, tell the subject to wear all black from the camera. That puke green is doing nobody any favors. You got something to say about my team? Cracker, you are a...
Just to see where this could go, 'cause we were only two dumb kids with too many problems.
Fun fact, if you want to know whether a man's attracted to you or not, check out how fast he's walking. Every human has an ideal walking speed that burns the least amount of energy. Since men tend to be taller with longer legs, they tend to have a faster ideal walking speed than women do. And walking speed is important because when two people who have different ideal walking speeds walk together, someone has to pay the energy cost of adjusting his or her pace. Biologist Dr. Kara Walsh-Scheffler was curious to find out who pays and when, so she gathered 11 heterosexual couples together, 22 men and 22 women, and had them walk time-lapse around a track, switching between walking alone or walking beside another person. The results showed that when a man walks beside his romantic partner, he slows his pace to match her ideal pace, whether they're holding hands or not. When a woman and a man who are in a platonic friendship walk together, she would speed up her pace a bit and he would slow down his pace a bit, meeting somewhere in the middle. Two women walking side by side would both slow down slightly, and two men walking side by side would speed up slightly beyond both of their preferred walking pace. Fun fact, if you want to know whether a man's attracted to you or not, check out how fast he's walking.
Does that mean I'm gay? Wait, hold on. Was this recording?